Hello, YouTube. You ever want to record anything, but you can't, or the quality sounds like shit? Well, today I'm going to try to help you solve your issue. I'm going to show you how to make a homemade pop filter. So let's get started. First thing you're going to need to do is go to Rural King. If you go to Rural King, you just get this 3x16, 29 cents. 29 cents a feet. I just got 5 feet, just to have extra leeway, but it's quite small, as you can see. And you want it to be small so it can be nice and snug. There are other sizes too, depending on your preferences. Secondly, Hobby Lobby. And for the wooden ring, I just went to Hobby Lobby. I picked this guy up right here. You just have to pop out the plastic in the center, and you can use other methods as well. And last but not least, if you can sew and do all that cool stuff on your own, do that or outsource, which is what I did. Okay, so what exactly did you have to do to it?
Okay, I laid 2 layers of the net mesh over the top and stretched it out and hot glued it around each edge after I had put a base coat of black on there.
Okay.
And I also put a coat of black on the interior ring because once you put the mesh on both sides,
you can't get it.
Can't get there.
Yeah.
So I did the other side in the same manner, painting the ring and then holding the mesh down while I hot glued it. And I put 3 coats of black paint on the outer ring, and I trimmed the mesh to fit the circle so that it's relatively smooth.
And that's the mesh we see right there.
Right here.
Right on.
Yeah.
Judy, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You are awesome. This is Judy, everyone, by the way.
Hi.
She makes fabrics.
No, I don't
or
make
quilts.
the fabrics.
She makes quilts.
Yes. Izzy.
And this is Izzy. Hey.
Who is very friendly.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it so much. There's my microphone right there. And we'll be hooking it up to this guy. It's a professional mic. I bought it for like $5 at Goodwill. It's pretty decent. And then I bought this, it's a whisper filter, I think. Or whisper cover, costing me $3. And then this pop filter right here. But we are going to be making our own today. So here's our items. This is tie wire. I didn't include it when I went to Rural King. I kind of forgot to. But tie wire, we'll be using this along with the tubing. Now this is actually from somebody else's tutorial, and I'll link it below. But I wanted to modify it a bit because I didn't really like the way they did the pop filter necessarily. Which, let me get that. But yeah, and as the lady explained, so basically what she did was she quadrupled the fabric around because it was too thin. But what you want to do is you want to get spandex fabric and she did 2 layers on one side and then 2 layers on the other side. So there's 4 altogether. Typically, if you have the correct mesh wiring, the correct mesh, you'll only need 2 layers, one for the front and one for the back. And then that's all. And that's exactly what you feel. If you fill my pop filter, on one side it's got the mesh, and then on the other it's got the mesh as well. The spandex mesh. But anyway, let's get into it. Okay. So now we got this. Then we got the tie wire. I'm going to go ahead and bend it in half. Make sure both sides are even. Stuff's really dark and messy. Get that together. Now I'm just going to go ahead and use these pliers right here to oops. Just, yeah, kind of crimp it down. Okay. Hopefully it fits into the tubing. It does. Nice, just like a glove. Like a glove. This is probably going to take a minute because I'm going to force it in there. I also take note that you can paint this whatever color you want. You can put stickers on it. You can do whatever. Your imagination is only the limits. This is a lot more difficult than it looks. If I can just... Maybe I don't have to fold it in half. Just put one end in. Yeah, that works better than folding it in half. I don't know. The original tutorial called for fold it in half. This is my own tutorial, so... see it, but it's going through it. And that should be good. Now we're going to cut off a little excess and leave it on the outside of the tubing. Smash that down because I bent it there. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a little bend here so I can fit it up into the mesh. I get it in there, I'm gonna glue it. Grab the hot glue gun. Careful, don't burn yourself. Kids, if you're doing this at home, don't do it, have an adult, blah blah blah. You've heard it before. So what we're gonna do is get that nice and glued on here. Way that makes sense. So like that. Had like a crescent shape. There you go. Some glue. I don't know if this will glue, to be honest. That really burns. Ow. That gets hot. Glued quick. Ouch. Now I'm gonna cut off the excess while I'm waiting for that to dry. Oops. Got so much glue all over my fingers. I'm funny. There we go, guys. And you got a pop filter. Let's see what it looks like on the mic. Now, let's get this mounted onto the mic. Now we got our homemade pop filter. So do this, I'm just really going to wrap it around the mic. Literally. So that's why we have the wire. Get this excess glue off my fingers. Just wrap it around. Just wrap it. And then just lift it up. Position it to where you want it. That's not the most fancy thing, but it works if, you know, you're on a low budget, whatnot. I actually came across my pop filter the same day I was going to home make this, do the homemade thing, but I decided to do a tutorial anyway. But I ended up finding mine for $20, literally at the thrift shop. So I guess a lucky buy, but there you go. Set up. It's right behind the mic, or on the mic. It fits. Add any modifications that you want to it. Watch other tutorials too. I'll post some in the link below, description. I do, however, enjoy my professional pop filter so much more.